Hello everybody, my name is that Joe Guy and welcome back to Subnautica. So here we are, we're back down in the deeps. Inside the volcano, inside the thermal plant. And yeah, today is going to be a hell of a day I reckon, because I know what I said in the last session, but I really do think we're going to push forward with the deep exploration today. I mean, what was our last voice log that we got? Yeah, ion blueprints, primary alien facility location updated, volcanic area connected to this cave system, southeast of this position, and then...
Come here, to me.
So obviously there's stuff that we haven't explored yet in this game, and I'm aware of that, and I acknowledge that, and I respect that, and I respect you, I like your face. How's your face today? But also... this is the thing that I want to be doing at this point. I really did think about heading back up to the surface and like exploring some more surface stuff, because I don't know, like my game senses are tingling that if I start pushing forward, I could finish this within fairly short order. Especially considering that I've heard a lot of comments with people saying that people do finish this game quite quickly on like other channels and maybe the more mainstream channels which are a little less thorough, or you know. Like, their pace is different. I'm not saying it's a worse way of playing it, I'm just saying it's not this way of playing it. So I know I could do that. And I know that people enjoy being thorough and so on and so forth, and please do feel free to answer the question which I posed in the last episode, whether you think I should explore anything, because A, I may catch it in time, and B, I have backups of my saves that I take on a regular basis just in case something goes wrong. So... if I do wind up finishing this game and I haven't seen something important, I'm not going to go explore a place because I didn't scan a bed type or something like that, or like I missed a couple of wreckages. I really couldn't care about that stuff, you know, or at least, it's not like I don't care, but compared to this, I don't care. I'm kind of doing a brief cursory scan, by the way, just to make sure I got everything from this area. And I'm aware, by the way, there's stuff I hadn't read in the codex, which I will read in a short order. So, yeah. But basically the idea being that if I finish this game, then I can come back to it. And come back to it and explore the places that I missed, with canonically it being, you know, before I either took off in a rocket or I went down to the depths and died. So anyway, here, I mean, it might be a bit noisy in here, hang on. Let's have a look at the stuff that I failed to notice yesterday. So we've got the data bank, we've got blueprints. So in our blueprints, we have the ion battery, a battery infused with alien ion technology. You know, I had a suspicion that stuff would be appearing like this because it mentioned the ion cubes as an energy source, and I do remember I tried to load the ion cube into like my torch and stuff like that before. But no, these would probably last like significantly longer, and it's really cheap to make too. And the power cells just, oh my god, this is so efficient. I fucking love it. What do I need to make the next section of the fuel reserve? I need kyanite. I have indeed been pronouncing that wrong. Nowhere in English is a K pronounced with the soft C sound. I apologize for that. I don't know why I said cyanite. Kyanite. I mean, I'll try to pronounce that the correct way, but I'm not going to try hard. It's just me on this planet. Who am I pissing off? Crystalline sulfur, plastilink, ion power cells, so we can craft the next thing as well, and we may well do that. We do have some crafting to do, and we have a doorway to a convenient crafting location, i.e. the surface. But we also have the data downloads here. So alien data, terminal data. Here we go. It has been possible to extract useful information regarding alien ion power. Ion cubes are grown artificially from a mineral substance and are treated to remain in a stable state despite the huge ionic energy contained within. By installing an ion cube in an appropriate device, this energy can be released as electrical power. Using this knowledge, it's been possible to synthesize new battery and power cell blueprints which leverage advanced ionic energy to last considerably longer. Hello, Spidey. Do you guys actually attack me if I get too close? No, you just kind of run away. Do you actively avoid? Ow! Yeah, I thought that might happen. Just took a nibble. And now we're going to conduct an experiment. I'm going to stand right here and it'll see if he wants some more. Anyway, codes and clues. Primary containment facility. A power router inside the thermal plant is distributing energy collected on site to other facilities on the planet. Is it coming at me? No, it's decided to walk away and live another day. Constructed within a natural chasm connected to this cave network, south-southeast, in an area of even deeper volcanic activity, apparently. I would say this is pretty... I'm already in an area of volcanic activity. How much more volcany can we get? Power distribution. Self-warping quarantine enforcement units, 5%. Okay, so they're powered from this facility. That's interesting. Maybe that's where they teleport to whenever they leave an area. Like, they teleport back and get recharged, and then they teleport out again. Arc network, 10%. Sanctuaries, alpha, beta, kappa, 10%. So there's 3 sanctuaries. Interesting. I think I found alpha. Yeah, I found alpha, but there's 2 more, beta and kappa. Quarantine enforcement platform, 35%. Go figure. The disease research facility is offline because it's broken. Primary containment facility, 20%, and the reserve, 20%. Okay. There is no clear way to interrupt the power flow. No, there isn't, is there? But I wonder if we could. Do you know, probably for the best that I don't. I mean, disabling the warpers would be nice and all, but I don't want to go messing too hard with shit. Alright, we're good to go. Yep. So, yeah, in the meantime, here's something else I did. I looked up the wiki entry on Subnautica for the Mesmer, because I was just curious. I saw a video on... Whoa. I saw a video online of... you know, somebody getting attacked by the Mesmer just kind of in passing, and like the person seemed to struggle to break away from it, and I wondered about that because I found it insanely easy, because my instinct as soon as my controls wrestled away from me is to rest my mouse in the opposite direction. With that in mind, does anybody ever get caught by the Mesmer without being either, like, really close to it by the time it decides to try and mesmerize us, or do you actually find it hard to break away? In which case, how? I don't really get it. But also in looking that up, I realized that I think the size of the Mesmers might be bigger than I was giving it credit for. I will say, this game in general has it has a little bit of a perspective problem. You know, I'm gonna have a wee explore out here. I know there's warpers and shit. That's cyanide though. Oh damn, I should have scanned that. It's okay, we'll scan one over here instead. Lovely. Geological data on kyanite. Right, checking kind of for other areas. So we got the magma rags around here. Anything else like sanctuaries or... I mean, I thought I saw maybe a cave over here. You never know. And there's a warper up there. I wonder if that's their recharge station. Probably not. And I know there's a door on this side too. Ah, there's one. Sup? I think it's leaving. What's this? Ah, lovely. You can never have too much magnetite. You know, weirdly, they don't seem to really clock that it's me who's doing the repulsion cannon, considering they know it's me who does the stasis rifle. Maybe it's not... Okay, a theory. Maybe because warpers deal with kind of time and space sort of thing. Like, they're teleporters, you know? Freezing time, a weapon that freezes time, might be more in their remit. They might, comprehend it more. I don't think there's really anything up there for me. They might comprehend it more than a repulsion cannon of sheer telekinetic influence. So when they feel a burst of telekinesis, they might not clock that it's a hostile attack, because they're biological enforcement units. They've got programming. They don't have intuition in the same way that live species would. But a stasis rifle, they interpret... Tintin scared me for a second there. They don't have, you know what I mean. They're fucking... What do I mean? I don't know. I think I made my point, though. Clumsily. Alright, now what do I want to do? I need gold and I need silver in order to build the diamonds and stuff like that, and silicon rubber. I am probably better off going up to Red House to do this. Iron battery, silicon rubber. And then what? I just go out into the... Well, either way, Tintin needs to leave this place.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which may well be more difficult than it was kind of getting in. Big metal robot suit or not, dipping it in lava is probably not the best of ideas. I think we made a good start here. Swing, baby. As long as I'm weavy, they shouldn't be able to get me. It is easier to swim, I'll say that much. Just peg it. Hello, lava shark. Ah, here we go. Here the entrance be. Ah! Go feck yourself! I don't want to kill you, buddy. Just bugger off. Wait, where is it? Ow, bugger. Ow. Do you know what? You're getting ignored. Well, you feck off. This usually works. Don't make me kill your ass. There we go. With the bubbles. There it is. Okay, it's a good distance away, but I think we can get further. And I don't think the lava shark is going to come back this way. You guys probably can't see that in YouTube, so it's over there. Takes a good while for it to take notice of us, though, so I think my window is good. Gotta do like a good, well-integrated movement mechanic. I mean, it feels lumbery, but it still feels pretty damn good. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, how we doing? We're at full health, full everything, so I'll probably sit here for a good while I check my battery. I don't want to turn it on until I know where we're at. 100%, 100%, 100%. Maybe with the engines off. Jeez. Holy crap. I'm fine. In that case, well, we better eat for a start. How am I doing on space? I'm doing fine. For the most part. Da-ba. Ba-ba. Da-da-da-da. Oh. Bugger. How did that happen? Okay, whatever. Man. Times is tough. That's not like me to do something like that. Oh well. Anyway. So all this stuff here, which is lovely. You're concerned that I need... What do I need? For the blueprints and battery, gold and silver ore for the most part. What did I need for the... Yes, it was kyanite for the rocket thing. So we're probably gonna nip up and do that first. Do I take Miss Adams and go back to Hidden Windshield? Set out again from there? Part of that makes sense, but also this is a good spot for Dawnlit. You know, it's safe, it's... Even the lava larvae aren't giving him any trouble here. What do I have here? I actually don't have gold, but I do have this, and this stuff. I think inside Tintin here we'll have a ton of iron cubes. Ta-da. So that's good. You can make the batteries that way. Take everything else of value from here. You know, everything being a very relative term. And I've also got the blue key, which is nice. Downstairs. I think my plan is now to head back into the cave and teleport up to Sunbeam View, go back to Red House from there, make batteries for pretty much every one of my equipment, because I get the impression that the battery life is going to be significantly improved. Here we go. There we go. And then what? You know, I've kind of got tunnel vision here. The lava sharks are not too bad. I reckon I can probably have a little bit more of an explore, but I don't think there's anything. Even this egg. Actually, my inventory's full anyway, so balls to it. What the hell was I saying? Yes, back to Sunbeam View, back to Red House, make the batteries, make the upgrade to the nuclear missile silo. Whoa, my mind's in a different place than the game wants it to be. The nuclear... Why do I keep saying nuclear? The rocket. The bloody rocket. And then come back down here and just take the Cyclops and push out from there. I mean, I'm stocked on food, I'm stocked on... I'm stocked on battery. I'm golden, yo. I'm kitchen in the sink. So yeah, I'll go do that and I'll be back at the end of it. Okay, first ion battery here. Yeah, we're making many of them. I'm aiming for 8. I mean, gotta be good, right? I'm out of gold. Hang on. So let's see. Old trusty flashlight and battery. Just load it in there. We won't be able to see how it, you know, how much it drains until we see it in action, of course, but still. Maybe I should be a bit more sparing. We'll see how it goes. I still need to make a good few to make the ion power cell anyway. Okay. With that, we have the materials. Wait, is it night or day? I want to do this during the day, for sure. Of course, if it's sunset, then all the merrier. Sunset. How about that? Bit do this quick though, while we still have the light. We have the materials. Let's do it. Yay! More rocket for Joe. Thing of beauty. And we have ion batteries in here, in the habitat builder, because that was always a problem, and in the Sea Glide. Aside from that, I don't really know what to do with my last battery. It's there for changing, I guess, but the stasis rifle and repulsion cannon don't use up a huge amount of stuff each time, so I'll think about that one. What's the final section? Oh wow, a Cyclops shield generator. Hermetically sealed environment with life support and launch controls. It's not out with the bounds of possibility, you know, although I am a little low on certain resources in Red House. You know, particularly titanium. I definitely don't have enough for a plasteel ingot at the moment. But let's work on it. Although I'm pretty sure I need to go to the Cyclops to make the Cyclops shield generator, unfortunately. So this may all be a waste of time, but I could at least prep it. We shall see. You know, it's interesting. I quite often have to go to these cliffs over here to harvest table coral, and as you can see, like, I think that they used to grow wherever this kind of red stuff is. I've done a pretty good job of harvesting the vast majority of stuff on these cliffs, and I remember I used to worry about my impact on the environment. Oh well, look, I'm already down to 98% on the ion battery, so it's not going to be like seminal. It's not infinite, but it is still slightly more powerful. No, and then when I'm up there kind of mining it, I just kind of got that first flash of like, I may not need to do this again. This might be my last trip to these particular cliffs in order to mine this stuff. And it's again, it speaks to that kind of wondrous essential nature of this game, that you can set a base anywhere, you know? As far as I know, enemies don't attack your base. So set yourself up wherever you want to, you know, wherever is relatively amenable to living, but basically anywhere. Okay, I need a plastic ingot as well and an enamel glass. And then from there, it's not just the base, which kind of fits into the environment in that kind of really nice way, but also your regular spots for resource harvesting become like a part of your home essentially here. And it's part of that which you will come to miss, especially in these less hostile areas like Red House and these kind of nearby Table Coral Cliffs, or the Creepvine Forest, or, you know, just those general areas about here which we'll be leaving forever once we vacate from this place. What am I doing again? I need plastic ingots, so I need to put all this stuff back and start scanning for that. Anyway, just a thought which occurred to me. I'm still crafting. Like, I'm gonna head back down soon, but I want to get like the recipe ready for when we come back up so I can just make the cockpit. I don't think there's anything else that we'd need to make after that. Mr. Savage. You never know, but if you might. This is how it's going so far. Okay guys, as you can see, we have polyaniline, an advanced wiring kit and a power cell, all to construct the Cyclops shield generator when Dawnlit eventually makes its return to the surface. And we also have the plastic ingot, the enamel glass and the computer chip, so as to construct the cockpit finally once we have the shield upgrade for the Cyclops. BN. Of course, I imagine the easiest way to craft a Cyclops shield upgrade is to remove it from your current Cyclops. Perhaps this is what's intended. Because imagine if you do get up here to the top and you're leaving, you don't need your Cyclops shield upgrade anymore. In fact, you're gonna leave a bunch of your shit here. It is very symbolically appropriate of removing your single best defensive measure, the Cyclops shield generator, from your Cyclops to use for your escape vehicle, symbolizing the fact that you don't need to protect yourself in that way anymore. You would just need to escape. So congrats. That's like it's not. I think the construction of the what they call the Neptune is actually really intelligently done to gate access at certain points, but also to to gate access, to form a structure for, you know, like a tangible target for what you need next in order to escape, which is, you know, the primary goal of the story at the very least. That and to cure Kara, although the fact that we haven't really heard about it suggests that its quarantine to this planet was effective, or maybe it's just in the regions we don't know about. Humanity either way has not been hit by the Kara. Doesn't mean that it will never happen, so perhaps that should be our primary objective, but it doesn't really matter because we're going to do both anyway. But that's me having constructed everything I need there for that. So we are going to dippity-doo back down. I'm actually going to take Fume Knight over to Sunbeam View and head back down from there. And in the next episode, we are indeed going to push further into that volcanic region of danger and death and fire to find out this, to see this primary containment facility and all that's contained within.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
You guys excited? I'm excited. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you then.